Okay. I just need to wait for the link to pop up. Link has popped up. It's okay.
Okay, he just kicked it off. I don't know. He said he's going to choose for him.
Yeah.
Pause. All right, he paused it.
Okay, and we are officially live again for the second day in a row. Jason back here with me. We have the AFC Championship. It's the Titans at the Browns. Twan, after that thrilling win yesterday against Chapo, will take on Ryan to see who will be the first one to represent the AFC in Madden 24's first Super Bowl in our league. We'll take you to the field now as we just started. As we said before, for those who haven't watched this yet, I will be doing the play-by-play for the first half while Jason analyzes, and we'll switch off in the second half as the Browns hand off to James Cook for the inside zone to begin the game. 4-yard pickup right there. They're going to start tempo early, trying to get action. No weather today, as there was snow last time last week. As he throws the wheel route to James Cook again for another about 2-yard gain, or 4-yard gain there, 3rd and 2. What do you want to see out of this offense today, Jason?
I want to see how they played in the second half. You have to rely on James Cook to move the football for you. Don't make any risky plays that you don't need to. Just focus on moving the chains and let your opponent make the mistakes.
I agree. I said they're a gun. They're going to hand it off for James Cook again. James Cook, all touches. That's 4th and 2. Big stop by D-line. He couldn't get past the offensive line there, and already looks like we'll have to punt it away here. Back to Ryan and this Titans offense. A very explosive offense the Titans possess there, so don't really want to give up the first drive of the game like that.
Well, this is the matchup I'm looking to see on the other side of the ball here. This Titans offense facing up against the Browns defense. Probably the best offense in the league as far as yardage compared to the best defense in the league as far as yardage goes.
As the punt return team will shift its defense a little bit. The kick is away. Down to a 20-yard line on the other side. A good kick will be fair caught there, and Ryan and the Titans will begin to drive at the 21-yard line. Again, with this offense, what's the keys for the Titans offense, you think, Jason?
Well, I think that during the regular season, Ryan was really passing the ball a lot. I think he's going to go back to his roots and run the ball a lot more here in the playoffs. I expect to see Derrick Henry as well as Kenny McIntosh taking carries, so it'll be interesting to see.
As we have a timeout called early, looks like the defense was finished adjusting. Coach did not like what he saw on the field, and that will burn an early timeout here in the first quarter. Ryan out here in a pistol formation. Will motion his tight end from right to left. Looks like a heavy run formation here. He will run it with King Henry down the middle. Drags the defender there on the line about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Decent play there to get the drive going.
That's what you want, though, if you're Ryan, to set up Derrick Henry in a one-on-one with a defensive back, but he just couldn't break the tackle.
Yeah, definitely want to look for more of those. Myles Garrett's going to be lined up a lot in the interior, so want to avoid him as much as possible. Ryan will motion his tight end there for an extra blocking help. This time gets a big hole and is able to get just enough to get the first down of the game.
Fantastic play design there. Doubles Myles Garrett, sets up a tight end right in front of Henry, gave you the extra blocker plus the pulling guard. I mean, that's what you want to see. That's how you draw a good offensive run play up.
Again, Titans will go back in the gun. Tannehill's in the back there with Derrick Henry to his left. He's got 3 receivers out there to the right. Motion one in. The drop back is going to be a screen. He's going to throw it deep. But Hawkins has his man burnt off the screen, off his back foot, and couldn't get an accurate throw there as we have an injury on the field for Tennessee.
Well, C.J. Stroud made the correct read there where we saw Aaron Rodgers make the wrong read last week. Twan was right on top of the screen pass for the pick six last week. Tannehill, rather, makes the correct read and goes deep instead.
They'll stick in the gun. Henry now lined up to his right, making a lot of checks on the field. Defense pressing down like they like to do. More checks at the line. 2 receivers on each side of the field. They will drop back. Has Henry down. Almost looked like a catch there. He had a little bit of space. Probably should have thrown a little earlier, but it'll be a 3rd and long now for the Titans offense on the backed up on their side of the field.
Yeah, didn't like that play call there. You've got man coverage on Derrick Henry out of the backfield and a safety cheating over to that side. Ryan's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Yeah, definitely. Had the DB and the safety over top. Almost came away with that one. The setup on good field position, but chance to get off the field here. As again, the Browns will call the second timeout of the first offensive possession of the game. Two timeouts early. Doesn't look like they're organized over there on that Brown sideline.
Well, they say if you get the stop here, it was worth the timeout, but if you don't, then it was wasted.
Yeah, especially since they burnt two, as the Titans will be in a tight formation now and gun. Browns showing pass defense here.
I do not like this alignment for the Browns here.
Tannehill will drop back. Has pressure in his face. Has Hopkins. There's some space, but the DBs were able to close in on time. They get forced to incompletion and will be forced to punt. So 2 drives, 2 punts now to start the game. This will be looks like it'll be a lot less explosive than we had our last matchup from yesterday in
Well,
the divisional round.
Miles Garrett blew that entire play up. It was in the face of Tannehill basically as soon as he snapped the ball.
Punt is away. Again, we'll drive it to about the 20-yard line. Ford will actually take it this time, try to get some yards out of it. 50 moves, gets to about the 31-yard line, and Trevor Lawrence and his offense will come back to start again and see if they can put some points on the board.
I'd like to see how this second Browns possession go. You definitely want to get at least one first down here, get yourself some momentum going.
In the shotgun here with a tight bunch formation to the right side of the field with the running back lined up. It will give it to James Cook again, who's touched the ball. Only one who's been touched the ball on offense so far for this Browns offense. They will go tempo again, still in the same formation. Play action. We'll look to pass. Again, James Cook with the ball. No, nice juke there. And will be tackled at the 48-yard line.
Well, yeah, the Browns doing what they wanted to do, I think, going into this game, just relying on James Cook. We haven't seen that deep shot yet, but they're probably setting up for it.
James Cook's been the only source of offense so far. As they do another hurry-up play action pass, we're out. Actually, we'll get it to the receiver this time, but it'll end up going for no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Nice play call there, but didn't execute well.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Lawrence made the correct read there. I think the handoff was to Cook was the better play as far as positive yardage goes.
We'll set up the 2nd and 10 near midfield. We'll motion out Peoples-Jones to the far right side of the field. Mari Cooper lined up towards the slot middle near the line as they're on the right hash. They'll drop back to pass. Again, James Cook just taking what's open. Take a big hit, but we'll make it a 3rd and short, and now cross midfield to tight side of the field.
Well, what's the play call here? What do you think? What
I
do you
don't
do
know.
if you're the Browns?
You got that stout interior D line. I don't know if you run inside zone here. You tried that already. I think you try and make another quick read to the flats. If Titans have been guarding that, try and pick up the first down, keep the chains moving. Lawrence making more checks. He'll drop back, pass, rolling out, pressure in his face again. He does throw it to James Cook once again for a 4-yard pickup. That will be a first down. James Cook. Trevor Lawrence 5 for 5. James Cook catching 4 of those catches for 29 yards and another first down as they're driving, looking promising for points here so far. As we'll drop back again. We'll find his tight end Njoku running down the sideline at the 8-yard line, and great play there, actually pushing the ball downfield.
That was somebody I didn't see. The Browns didn't really incorporate into their offense last week. I think you definitely want to get him the ball in space with his size and speed. He can make some plays for you.
Yeah, very quiet day for Njoku in the divisional round, but now getting his hands on the ball early for a biggest play of the night for either team. As 8 yards to go for a scoring drive, James Cook lined up to the left and stay in shotgun. Trevor Lawrence making more checks. Right, the Titans defense pinching down, trying to stop the run. They do run the ball. James Cook bounces outside the tackle and will gain about 3 yards as Kalen Barnes appears to be hurt, limping off the field. That's not a good sign if you're the Titans defense.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, best cornerback for the AFC, probably the most valuable man on the field from a defensive back standpoint.
They'll stay in that shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left, making more checks. We'll run another inside zone, wide open hole. It doesn't get any easier than that if you're James Cook. That's a first touchdown of the day for the Browns, and Twan strikes the board first.
Yeah, the Titans linebacker actually got in there, but it looked like he got there too fast. He wasn't ready for it, and Cook zipped right past him.
Yep, overcommitted there. Paid the price for it. It will now be 7-zip for the Titans. Still in the first quarter here with 1 minute and 44 seconds left to go. So plenty of fireworks still to be shot off here in this game.
Well, I think that is what you want if you're Coach Twan. A long drive eats up a lot of clock and get in the end zone with James Cook.
Also notice Lawrence's first drives on the divisional round, as Dell will take it out of the end zone here, try and get some room, but will never be stopped at 18. Lawrence threw 3 picks before he even got a scoring drive together um, through the air. Now, and Lawrence is perfect right now on the day. They got 6 for 6 on that drive and to get the ball into the end zone there with the run at the end.
Being much safer with the football, which is what I think Coach Antoine Lundy wanted to see from his young quarterback.
Definitely. You did not hear me get a call right there, as the Titans will go under center and motion the Conco to the left side of the field. Looks like another heavy run package here. Might try to run some stretch. They do run a stretch with King Henry, and it's blown up by the play. I think that's Aiden Hutchinson there for a 2-yard loss. Big play there, and the defense is already coming alive.
It looked like there was a lot of space for Henry to the outside there. Hutchinson snuck in just in time to make the tackle before that was a first down run.
Minute 29 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Cleveland on top. Tannehill in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Defense pressing up. Both safeties playing down and deep into the box. Gotta respect the run here. King Henry. He'll drop back to pass. Tannehill going deep once again. Again, trying to look for Henry on the wheel route. And again, another miss. 0 for 4. Tannehill has not been throwing the ball at the beginning of this game. And it sets up another 3rd and long here. Backed up on their own side.
Receivers open all over the field there. Probably still took the best read. But he had Tank Dell in the flats and a deep in route across the middle. Just a shame that Tannehill couldn't get on target with his running back there.
Definitely need to settle down the offense. Tannehill quick snaps this time. Trying to look for someone open. Finds Hopkins for his first completion of the game, and the rest will give him enough yards to get the first down. They're going to try to hurry up to make sure this can't be called back. Making more checks. They'll give it to King Henry quick. The play will stand. Henry, big, large amount of room, and another first down. Back-to-back first downs now for this Titans offense. And again, they will stay in tempo. Same formation. They will actually shift the formation more closer and bring Mims over to the left side of the field.
I think they've caught the Browns here in a heavy pass set.
And they're definitely exposing it as Henry again. Another, almost a first down. They'll mark it 2nd and inches here, as that will probably do it for the first quarter. But the Titans finding some life after being backed up on a 3rd and 12. Now driving down to midfield to begin the second quarter, it looks like. Might have time to get one more playoff, actually. We'll see. They're in shotgun, making checks, and they will not hike it. That would be the last play of the game, and the second quarter will flip sides here. Titans with the ball at midfield.
Yeah, Henry having to get the dust off his legs after a season he spent mostly letting the young guys take carries, but you see he's running strong and hard here.
Browns pressing at the line here. D-line pinch. It'll be play action. Tannehill looking for someone open. Back there for a while. Trying to roll out. Has room. He's picked advantage of it. Myles Garrett will catch him up behind though, but not after picking up 15 yards through the ground. Tannehill not known for his mobility, but sneaks out there for a nice 15-yard chunk play to set him up at the 35.
Athletic play by Tannehill, but can we talk about how Myles Garrett catches the quarterback 20 yards downfield?
Such a freak of an athlete there. Myles Garrett able to stop that play. He could have gone for 10 more yards if it wasn't for that right there. As they try to run inside zone with McIntosh, actually finally comes in the game for his first rush. Only picks up 2 yards there. Aiden Hutchinson on the tackle.
Yeah, Browns leading tackler Grant Delpit knew that one from the moment the ball was snapped, came barreling down towards the line of scrimmage to make that tackle.
Titans set up under 33 in field goal range, in position to put some points up here. Don't want to turn the ball over if you're Ryan Tannehill in this offense.
I like to see the Titans run the ball here, continuing to run the ball, make the Browns respect it, and it's going to open up the passing game.
Yeah, that play action seemed to be working now. After that third and long conversion they had at the beginning of this drive. Browns again will pinch down. They'll motion the receiver. Looks like they'll give it a touch pass there to Dell, but Smith reads that all the way through, and a big loss there on that play. I think he lost about that would be a 4-yard loss on that play right there. 3rd and 12, another third and long they have to convert.
Forrest Lamp is just not having a good day for the Titans right now. Holding call early in the game now absolutely just gets absolutely whiffed on Smith on the block there for him to blow that play up. That right side of that Titans offensive line needs to shore up.
Definitely. This D line's already coming out to play. They struggled a little bit in the divisional game last week in the snow, but this time they were waking up early. As the Titans will come out with trips tight end formations, 3 receivers to the right side. Derrick Henry lined up to his, or left side rather. Derrick Henry lined up to his right. Browns in a heavy pass formation again. 1 second left to go on the play clock. They just get it off. Play action pass. Tannehill has time. Now is Garrett coming through and destroyed the play right there. First sack of the day for the Browns. And Myles Garrett picks one up there to make it a 4 for 23. I don't know if they're even in field goal range.
I would say more importantly than just stopping them on third down, you've taken the Titans out of scoring range here.
And indeed, they will punt. They have no other options there left to do. And a drive that looked promising for the Tennessee Titans. They're going to come up scoreless here. Only thing they can hope is to pin him deep, as he doesn't get much air on that ball, really. Only gets that to the 20. Not really a great punt there. And again, Trevor Lawrence and the Browns will come out with 7 up on the board to try and put more points.
In obvious passing situations like that, you really have to double Myles Garrett if you don't think he's sending additional pressure.
Yeah, but great coverage by the DBs. Tannehill had time, just couldn't find anyone open to throw it to. As James Cook will stretch to the right side of the field, won't pick up anything. Will lose 1 yard rather. Now set up a 2nd and 11 with 4:44 left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, I think Cook tried to make more of that one than was really there. I think if he cuts upfield, he's going to at least get positive yards instead of the loss there.
Defense really needs to help their offense out a little bit here for the Titans, as Lawrence will come out in a tight gun formation here with James Cook lined up to his left side as long as 3 receivers. Peoples-Jones to the right. Will motion out Cooper deep left, isolate him by himself. Trevor Lawrence will drop back. Will find the Peoples-Jones in the seam. He holds on to that ball. And great play and great throw there by Trevor Lawrence, and Peoples-Jones coming up with that reception.
The story has been James Cook for the Browns offense, but Peoples-Jones really an unsung hero in these playoffs after not touching the ball much during the regular season.
Browns will flip the formation here. Trevor Lawrence making some adjustments at the line. We'll give it to James Cook. Great blocking down the field. That will be a 9-yard pickup. The 2nd and 1 at midfield here.
Yeah, when you've got multiple offensive linemen 6-7 yards downfield, the blocking defensive backs, that's what you want to see by that Browns offensive line.
They will stay in the gun. Even with 1 yard to go, James Cook will be lined up to his left. They will drop back the pass. A big instant pressure coming off from the left side. Hall with the immense sack there. That's what the Titans defense needed to stay in this game.
I know that the analytics tell you to throw the ball on 2nd and 1, but you really, in the playoffs, I feel like you just need to be focused on the sticks.
He came off that edge so fast. The right tackle, left tackle, they have a chance to block it. More pressure there. It looked like a fumble, but they're going to rule it an incomplete pass. His arm was going forward, but a big stop by the Titans defense there to force a punt and get the ball back to their offense.
Yeah, like I just mentioned, I mean, this was such another promising drive to go here, and you take the sack and then the incompletion. I just don't like the way the Browns played that one.
Playing against the two good defensive schemers here, and scoreboard showing it. Only 7 points scored, and the first half is waning down with 2:51 left to go.
I think if you're the Titans here, you had some good stuff going that last drive. Just want to stick with it. It didn't work out due to the Myles Garrett sack, but good offensive game plan the last drive compared to the first one.
Titans are going to give it to Derrick Henry to start the drive. We'll run right at Myles Garrett. We'll end up picking 3 yards in the process. We'll speed up the tempo here as the Browns continue to field, make sure the DBs, the wide receivers field their DBs, press at the line. Again, we'll get off Derrick Henry. This time has a lot more room. We'll make a cut and will spin his way for first down. Again, with the tempo, trying to get some plays in before the 2-minute warning, it looks like. Making some checks at the line. Again, Browns pressing down. They're going to go play action off of it now. Tannehill looking for an open receiver. He finds Dell. Great throw, great catch, and a big play to set up them up at the 30-yard line on the Browns side of the field. I think that's the biggest play today for the Titans so far.
If anybody in this passing game is going to get it done for Tennessee, it's going to have to be Dell. We saw some DeAndre Hopkins early, but I think to truly move this ball, you're going to have to get your young stud wide receiver more involved.
Definitely. Titans now deep into Browns territory. Really want to get at least 3 on the board here. So as they've been held scoreless their first 3 drives.
Yeah, I think if you're the Browns defense, you've done such an excellent job here that as long as you hold into 3, I think you're happy.
Titans will give it to Derrick Henry again. Big hole! Only one man to beat! Makes the cut, and that will be a Titans touchdown. Nobody didn't touch them until the end right there. Great run by Derrick Henry. It doesn't get any easier than that. That's not what you want to give up there in that situation.
Yeah, Browns heavy on the right side of the line. Titans made a quick adjustment to change the ball to the left for the carry to Henry, and that one was too easy.
We're all knotted up here, tied, with less than 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Those timeouts now, those that Twan used in the first drive, they probably wish to have him here to try and open up his playbook a little bit more. Now you have one timeout with a minute 54 left to go. Don't know if you could run the ball as much as one might if they had all 3. A Strong Jr. will take the ball up to the 27-yard line. It was a short little pooch kick there. Could have elected to take the fair catch, but gets 2 extra yards in the process. Will kill some time off the clock. There'll be a minute and 50 seconds left to go in the first half.
Don't have to rush here. You can run the ball as long as you're getting out of bounds or getting net positive yards on it. You want first down type runs if you are going to hand it off.
They'll begin to drive in the I formation. Curious decision there. Knowing you don't have a lot of time to score, they will hand the ball off and stretch. James Cook, one man to beat. If he had made that man beat, I don't know if anyone would have caught him all the way to the end zone. That was a lot of space and green grass there on that right side.
If he completes that juke, he's still running right now.
Yeah. Clock's ticking. Not a lot of sense of urgency for this Browns offense. Probably looking for a type of chunk play here as they'll go into the gun now in a tight formation. Titans showing man coverage. Quick pass to Moore. Elijah Moore on the left side of the field. Will not be enough for a first down. They'll have to hurry up. 3rd and 2. If you're Ryan here, stop here would be big. They have inside zone. Titans are ready for it as Murphy Bunting screams in from the safety spot and makes that stop behind the line of scrimmage.
It was like he was in the huddle with the Browns on that play, like a banshee running down. Ran right between the offensive linemen for a great play.
Great defensive play there. Now that'll give the Titans the opportunity to go up in the game before halftime. Dell takes 2 big hits. Will hold on to the ball and set up the Titans at the 30-yard line. 2 timeouts here for the Titans. You think what do you want to see from them to try to get some points on the board?
I think that you do what you've been doing. If the run is there, you take it, but you're probably looking to pass the ball and get out of bounds here. You don't have to get it all in one play, though.
Just like the Browns did, Titans will open up in I formation. They'll hand the stretch to the left side of Derrick Henry. Now, again, this time a lot of room. Derrick Henry takes advantage of it and will be tackled after 13-yard gain. Calls a timeout. 48 seconds left to go at the 42-yard line. Great first play, though, to get the drive kicking.
Henry feeling himself after that long run.
Tannehill drops back to pass off the play action. Will try to find Mims deep. Finally connects with the deep passes. Mims shakes off the defender, and that's a touchdown. Explosive play there. And Tannehill looks like he's finding a rhythm with these deep passes. Titans go up by 6.
Yeah, if you're the Browns, I mean, that's your best corner looking at, the Titans' 4th best receiver. I mean, that's a matchup that you think you're going to win, but it looks like Ward just got beat off the line.
And Folk will put it up to make the 7-point lead. 14-7 Titans here. And the Titans offense has come alive in these last 2 drives of the game.
If you're the Browns here, you don't want to compound your mistake. You want to get in field goal range at least, like you mentioned, the lack of timeouts, but you definitely don't want to turn the ball over. That's the important thing.
Goodwin will receive the ball near the 10-yard line, try and make a man miss, won't get it to the 25. That'll burn a few seconds off the clock. 37 seconds left to go, and let's see if Trevor Lawrence and his offense decides to try and strike deep, like you said, not try to compound a mistake that they just made on the last drive. Play action. Trevor Lawrence looking deep. Looks like he found cover two. And Peoples-Jones, they will keep the clock rolling. And the Browns have to call a timeout. That was a close play, big play there. Great read by Trevor Lawrence. Looked like Peoples-Jones got out of bounds. The ref keeps the clock rolling. They'll have to burn the last time out there and a lot of time expire off the clock. But near field goal range here as Trevor Lawrence drops back. Again, looking deep. Cooper and another explosive play. This time by the Browns offense. And now the Browns will be on the board. One kick away from tying this game. What a play by Trevor Lawrence. Two big plays in a row.
I don't understand what you're doing as Titans. The defensive backs coach is going to get an earful from the defensive coordinator after that one. How are you playing that off like that on these receivers when you know he has to pass the ball?
The offenses in this game have just lit up to end this second half. About 1 minute, 21 points have gone on the board, back and forth here.
We were just talking about a defensive struggle a second ago.
And it looks like defenses were ready to go into the locker room, and we still got 10 seconds left to go. Let's not rule out anything here, as these offenses have been just play after play now, as the Titans and Tannehill will trot back onto the field. Well, Jason, would you it's kind of disappointing we don't get to see the rookie C.J. Stroud here in this game.
Yeah, I think that the Titans head coach, well, big run here by Henry, huge run here by Henry.
Henry trying to make a man. More people missed. 3 seconds left to go. Not enough yardage there to get in the field goal range, but big run. Tried to expose the Browns being sitting in pass defense there. Gets big yardage, but might not amount to nothing. They'll have to heave it deep to even try and get some points on the board. And almost completed that to Okonkwo as the pressure. He got hit as he threw. Okonkwo was able to come back, touch it, but that will end the first half. A wild finish to that half, and hopefully we have just as exciting as the second half here, as the defensive the teams go and make their game plans, and we'll make an adjustment here as Jason will take over the play-by-play duties, and I will be sitting in the analysis role. Well, like you were saying, Jason, not seeing C.J. Stroud here a little disappointing, but Tannehill in this that second quarter really ramping it up.
You know, Stroud had the injury late in the regular season there, and I think a lot of the Titans fans thought that there was going to be a drop off in the offense, but Tannehill played fantastic down the stretch, and he's continued to play well in the playoffs.
Yeah, even using his legs there that one play in the first quarter with a 15-yard gain. He does not a lot of he kind of has that sneaky mobility, as people call it.
Well, you think when you're 35 years old, you're not supposed to be able to move like that, but Tannehill obviously stays in the gym on the treadmill. All right, we've got Tannehill in the pistol here with Henry behind him. He's going to fake the handoff to Henry here on the first play. Drops back. He's got defenders in his face, and he's going to go down. Looks like Aiden Hutchinson and Zadarius Smith combined for the sack there.
And we're seeing the story repeat itself all over again. This Browns defense showing up in the second half when they need it. Both Aiden Hutchinson and Myles Garrett combining there, trying to get that sack, and already making their presence felt right off the locker room.
2nd and 20 here. Tannehill in the gun. He's got Henry off his left side. 3 receivers to the right. He's going to motion Dowell closer. Lots of adjustments here by Tannehill. He's going to drop back. Looking right side. Mims catches the ball but couldn't get his feet down.
Great play though by Mims to even try. That ball sailed far and wide. Though almost looked like it was gonna go out of bounds, and Mims aggressively tried to make a play on it. Just couldn't get those 2 feet in bounds. But great effort there by the receiver.
Third and a country mile here. 3rd and 20 for the Titans. He's going to fake the handoff to Henry. Lots of time in the pocket. Firing deep middle. It's going to be intercepted by Juan Thornhill.
And that was a great job by Tannehill to stand in that pocket to try to make a read at the offensive line, giving him time. But a better job by this Browns secondary to read the quarterback's eyes and make a play there and set up the Browns in great field position.
It's what you want to see. I believe that was the first turnover of the game, isn't it?
Yep, I don't think we've had another. However, both quarterbacks have been pretty much perfect so far as turnovers.
Lawrence in the gun. Cook off his right hip. Making lots of adjustments at the line. He's going to fake the handoff to Cook. Throwing left side. And Njoku, I think he heard the footsteps and knew he was fixing to take a lick and couldn't hold on to the ball.
Yeah, definitely. He had a step there, and Lawrence lays it right in his hands. Perfectly led pass. Just Njoku felt the pressure behind him and wasn't able to thinking about his next steps before actually maintaining the ball. Big drop there by a veteran tight end.
It's going to be a handoff to James Cook here. Just nothing there. Great play by Jeffrey Simmons to blow it up at the line of scrimmage. Titans going with tempo. Browns going with tempo. Lawrence is going to change the play. 3rd and 10 here at the 45-yard line. You think that you're on the outside of field goal range. You really want to pick up some here if you can't get the first down to at least give your kicker a chance.
Yeah, don't want to spoil this blessed drive that defense gave you and ruin this field position you had.
Lawrence dropping back. He's got time. Throws across the middle. Should have been intercepted by Ojemudia of the Titans, but I guess that's why he plays defense, Gabe.
Definitely. He read that all the way through. Lawrence still threw it right at him, probably tried to fit it in there. That should have been a turnover back for the Titans side. Bad read there by Lawrence. But they catch a break. But the Titans will receive the ball back without having more points on the board scored on them. So great stand by this defense after the bad turnover by the Titans offense.
Dealt with the catch at 10, immediately gets buried. I think he was imagining himself in the end zone, thinking about those touchdown dances before he even caught the ball.
Yeah, those eyes light up when you're on the defensive end and you get a ball right like that. It doesn't get any gifted more. It doesn't get more wrapped up than that.
It's going to be a handoff to Henry here, chopped down by Rashaan Evans, 2 former teammates at the University of Alabama.
Yeah, the Titans look like they're going to get back to controlling the clock here, not airing it out. Don't want Myles Garrett to send you on another long down conversions.
In the I formation, Tannehill looking around. It's going to be a stretch. Handoff to Henry, running outside. Lots of space. He's to the 25, to the 30. Makes the man miss. Great cut. Breaks a tackle and knocked down at the 41-yard line.
That's not what you want to see if you're the Browns defense. Two back-to-back injuries, and two, Derrick Henry with a head of steam. He is not easy to bring down, and he's shifty too, breaking tackles. He's X factor lit up. This Browns defense and this D line specifically, has got to clamp down to try and slow down his impact here late in this game.
Titans looking like they're going to rely on Henry here. I formation. It's another handoff left side to Henry. He's going to cut in. Hutchinson comes from the right side of the line all the way to the left to make the tackle for a 5-yard pickup.
And Henry was primed for another big run there. Just ran into the back leg of his offensive lineman. Would have been another 10-yard minimum pickup at least, maybe more, if he didn't get caught there. But Titans definitely, as they should, gashing him with the run right now.
Tannehill in the gun here. He's got Henry to his right. Browns changing the play of the line, changing the defensive set. Looks like they've got a couple people in the box trying to stop Henry, deter him from running the ball. Titans with an adjustment here late in the play clock. I don't know if they're going to get the playoff.
Probably going to have to call a timeout.
They do just get the playoff. It's a handoff to Henry, running to the right. He's got lots of space. He's to the 30-yard line, to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Wow, and a great adjustment. Don't know whether the coach made that check at the line and changed to that, or if that was all Tannehill right there. But Derrick Henry, they've found that green grass ahead. That not one person touched them on the way to the end zone. Perfect call there, and Titans up on the board with up 7 or
Went from
different
what
one.
it looked like to be a surefire 5-yard penalty to Derrick Henry in the end zone.
Yeah, very close there to being a penalty. The refs are ready to throw that flag, but just get it off, and it panned out for him. 21-14.
The Titans' last two drives, both above 70 yards, both in under a minute and 5 seconds.
Yeah, this is where the running back advantage definitely favors the Titans here. Derrick Henry, James Cook's a great back, very shifty back, but having a guy like Henry over there is just different.
Goodwin on the return here to the right. I don't know if you saw the same thing I did. It looked like a lot of space there to the left side,
Yeah,
but instead chose to go to the right.
yeah, Goodwin trying to find a crease up the middle there. Wasn't there, but able to pick up 2 extra yards, and they would have had the touchback.
Lawrence is in the gun. Really need a good drive here to keep this game level for the Browns. Making
Don't want
adjustments at the line. He's going to drop back. Looking across the middle. Finds Peoples-Jones, but he cannot hold on to the ball.
tight throw there. Great throw by Trevor trying to fit in the tight window, but Peoples-Jones just slathered with the linebackers and DBs chasing him. Gotta make that catch there in the playoffs, but great defense by the Titans.
Lawrence drops back. Looking to pass again, way far back. He is going to find James Cook across the middle on the possession catch, all the way down to the Titans' 49-yard line.
Great play by Trevor Lawrence. He felt the pressure, but he saw that James Cook coming open on that wheel route there, or that Texas route, and was able to make a nice throw late in there.
Lawrence is going to hand the ball off Cook. Lots of space down the middle. He's going to get the first down. He's going to pick up about 13 yards on that carry.
Offensive line's playing well now. We're able to give James Cook some space. Easy first down is what you want to see if you're on the Browns offense right now.
Trips left. He's going to fake the handoff to Cook. Lawrence backing up. Throw into coverage. Intercepted by Hill. And he's going to be knocked down at the 40-yard line. That just was not a good read or pass from Trevor Lawrence
Was
there.
not a good read at all. It doesn't look like that's what he was looking for. It looked more of a panic pass to me. I think he was looking for that that receiver going on the deep post from left to right, and he just panicked, threw a very bad pass, and sets up the Titans now to potentially go up by 2 scores.
I mean, that's a gimme. Just lob the ball in there for the defensive back like he was throwing it to him. Tannehill under center. Henry behind him. Tight ends to each side. In single back. Only 4 or 5 here in the box for the Titans. I mean, for the Browns. I expect a run here. It's going to motion Okongwu from the right to the left.
Looks like a stretch here.
He fakes the handoff to Henry. Tannehill all day to throw the ball. He is going to throw deep for Okongwu, who makes the catch, keeps his feet in bounds, and he's going to be knocked down at about the 7-yard line.
And what a crazy play. Everyone thinking run. Browns really protect the pass really well on that play, but exposes Grant Delpit, try to make an aggressive tackle, and big play there for the Titans, setting them up at the 8-yard line.
Titans with a chance to take a commanding lead here. Tannehill under center. It's going to motion a receiver from the right to the left. It's going to be a handoff, looking stretch again for Derrick Henry. Good spin move to break a tackle, and it's going to be gang tackled at about the 4-yard line.
Yeah, this is why that turnover by Trevor Lawrence is so crucial, because now already down here in the goal line, and you're probably gonna have to deal with Derrick Henry maybe 2, maybe all 3 more times, trying to stop him with him lit up like that the way he's been running, almost 200 yards on the day. It's gonna be a tough task for this defense.
Yeah, I expect 2 more runs here. If you're Coach Ryan Madden, I don't think you get too complicated on this one. Okongwu motioning from the right to the left. And strong. He's going to hand the ball off to Kenny McIntosh, who's going to get just about back to the line of scrimmage.
Great stop by that defense there. Everyone's thinking Henry. They probably wasn't expecting to get the quick handoff to the fullback there, or to McIntosh playing fullback, but able to get a quick stop, go gain, fight another down.
3rd and goal here. What's the play call? What do you do if it's you?
You still got Derrick Henry back there. I'd run it again. And honestly, if I don't get to the 1-yard line, I'm kicking a field goal. Go up by 2 scores.
He is going to run the RPO, catch by Tank Dell, but absolutely had the wood laid on him. knocked down for a 2-yard loss, and looks like the Titans are bringing out the field goal unit.
And you try to get too cute, you lose yards. Now you definitely have to get a field goal. Don't even have the option to go for a touchdown there. I would have just gave it to Henry, like I said, but no turnover. They're gonna go up by 2 scores. So do have a flag on the field.
Oh my goodness, mental mistakes by the Browns. The kick was up and good, but you hit the kicker after the play. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Titans. That is a backbreaker.
A horrible, horrible call. Um, Correct call, but horrible call if you're a Browns fan right now. That was that like I said, a backbreaker. Couldn't even say any better.
This time, he is going to run the RPO again. DeAndre Hopkins with the catch dives into the end zone for the easy touchdown.
Ran the same play twice. Second time they weren't ready for it, and it worked. Easy walk-in score for Hopkins.
Yeah, if you're the Browns defense, how pissed are you about that? Because you made this great defensive stand, and then just all the motivation is gone. Of course, you gave up the touchdown on the next play.
It's just so demoralizing. Now you got full momentum on the Titans sideline. All you can hope is the offense can pick them up. I I really think if the offense don't go down and put up some points here on this drive, I think this game's over. Weighing down
Yeah,
to the not many
I think
possessions left in the game.
you absolutely have to have it if you're the Browns here. Stonehouse is going to kick it into the Cleveland Knights guy. It's going to be returned by Goodwin at the 8. It's going to make another move, and going to be tackled at about the 27-yard line. Good little return there.
Yeah, it had some room. Probably if wanted to see a little less jukes there. If he just hit the hole, probably had a chance to break one pretty long.
We are here at the 50 with 58 seconds left in the third quarter. The Browns 1st and 10 are on their own 27-yard line. Need to put a good, strong drive together. Don't have to be in a rush. The important thing is just get to the end zone. Lawrence is going to drop back. Looking deep left side, he's going to find Amari Cooper, who takes the hit and holds on to the football all the way into Titans territory.
What a throw and what a catch there by Amari Cooper. Just fitting it there. Looked like another cover 2 look, and just gets that play off, and the big play for the Browns.
Cooper motioning inside closer. Lawrence drop back again. Looking right side this time, he's going to find Elijah Moore, who runs out of bounds at the 26-yard line for a 23-yard pickup.
Very creative play calling by this Browns offense now. 2 back-to-back big chunk plays. Getting these receivers open. Easy throws for Lawrence. That's what you want to see after those turnovers.
Adjustments at the line for the Browns. Defensive line pinched here for the Titans. They will hand the ball off to Cook anyway, who's got a little bit of space. He's going to pick up about 6 yards down to the 20-yard line. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter.
One more quarter to go. These teams' seasons are on the line. They made it this far, 1 game away from the Super Bowl. Let's see if Trevor Lawrence and his Browns got that. Let's see if they got that dog in them. Let's see if they can come back in this game and rally back and take it over.
That's going to start by having to get in the end zone here. It's going to be trips, wide receivers to the left. He's got Cook and Njoku to the right. Lawrence changing the play at the line. He's going to fake the handoff to Cook. Receiver is absolutely in a snuggie on that play. Lawrence forced to throw it away.
3rd and 4. I didn't had all receivers sent deep there. I didn't really like that play call. I think you have some short routes. You were having a lot of very good mesh routes and play calls there. In the third quarter, I'd like you to stick with that. Just pick up the first down. Plenty of time left in this game, and make sure you get a scoring drive.
Handoff's going to be to Cook, who's got space. It's going to break the tackle and get the first down there. I thought he was going to come up short, but a great athletic move with the spin there to get the first.
Cook's fighting. They've been relying on him since the first snap, and he just gets enough there to get a big first down that the Browns offense needed to keep the drive.
I was wondering when we would see the jet sweep. Here it is to Elijah Moore. He's got a little bit of space to the outside. He's going to pick up about 2 yards, 3 yards on the sweep.
Yeah, both these teams love their jet sweeps and love their touch passes. Going horizontally across the field. Haven't seen it much today. Only we'll think of 1 or 2 times by each team max. But utilized there. Could have broke big, but good defense by the Titans.
Lawrence to drop back. Fires quickly to the left side. Finds Amari Cooper, who breaks the tackle and gets into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a risky throw, but what a great, aggressive, and athletic play by Amari Cooper. Just dominating on that side against their best corner on the field and making a great play to put the Browns back in this game.
Time for the defense to step up. 6 minutes left. You've got plenty of time here. You just need to stop the Titans, which is easier said than done. They've been moving the ball quite efficiently, I may add, down the field their last 3 possessions.
And more specifically, you need to stop Derrick Henry. Can't let him keep gashing you like that. 6 minutes left to go. 6 minutes left to go in your season if you don't stop that man. Still lit up. Haven't had any really real success with him the whole game as he's running for almost 200 yards. It's got to start with him. You got to get Myles Garrett and everybody together and make sure that they do not let this man end this game.
And if you're the Titans, don't overthink this. You've been running extremely well. Rely on that. Hit some short passes and maybe open up for the play action, but don't make any risky throws.
Yeah, you're a penalty
Tannehill,
away from this only being a 3-point game.
it's absolutely correct. It's going to be a handoff to the right to Derrick Henry, who just hit the 200-yard mark with that 1-yard pickup. 2nd and 9 here. Titans again out in I formation. Browns pulling everybody down towards the line of scrimmage. I think expecting the run here. Defensive line moves from the right to the left.
Probably going to look for play action here.
Handoff to the right side of Derrick Henry. He's got space. He breaks the tackle, and it's going to be tackled about 3 yards short of the first down line.
It's a biggest third down of the game for the Browns right now. If they can stop them right here, stop the bleeding on this clock, and get the ball back to their offense, that would be huge, as the first down here will just eat away another minute of this clock.
Only 5 in the box here. It is going to be a handoff. Oh, fakes the handoff to Henry. Tannehill running outside, using his legs on the read option. Lots of space, and he's absolutely pummeled at the 50-yard line.
That was a great play call there by the Titans offensive coordinator. Everybody's looking at Henry. Everybody's pinching down to stop that one man, and Tannehill keeps it, runs, and has about 30 yards of room there before getting belted.
Tannehill's legs have been a great addition to this offense for the Titans. Tannehill under center. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line, 4.5 minutes left. Motions receiver, Hopkins from the left side of the field to the right. Really bleeding the clock. Tannehill drops back.
Got a wide open receiver.
Looks for Henry there. Had, as you mentioned, 2 open receivers on the right side of the field. I don't know what Tannehill was looking at.
Both drags were open, easy first downs, and I really don't know. And now we have Tannehill down, and Nick Folk will have to come in and disrupt the quarterback. This is very...
McIntosh with a great move. It's going to be tackled. The kicker out at quarterback.
And Ryan Tannehill's ruled out for the game. I think C.J. Stroud can play, though.
I think he's still on the IR is the issue for the Titans. And it looks like the Titans will be finishing this game with a kicker at quarterback.
Now this third down here is just as big as the third down last time. This one's a little more important too. You really can't let them get another yard because they're right on the cusp of field goal range. Nick Folk actually is literally like manning the offense now here too.
If you're the Titans, how do you not have 2 quarterbacks on the roster?
That's that will be something we have to discuss in post game. But
Drew, this looks like Drew Lock is here.
Okay,
I'm not sure why. It's gonna be a handoff to Henry, who's gonna break 2 tackles, a little jump move. He gets down to the 29-yard line. I guess Locke was in the locker room taking a piss or something, but comes back out and takes a snap.
The emergency quarterback comes in, but great play by Derrick Henry, and very demoralizing for that defense as they're now in field goal range to probably go up by 2 scores again.
Well, if you're the Browns, you almost want to let them score, I think. You don't want any more of this clock being bled.
Yeah, so, not a lot of options left in this game. You almost got to aggressively go for attack that football, try to force it out.
Handoff to Henry. He's going to trot into the end zone. He's going to stop and be pushed out of bounds at the 1-yard line. You think you just want to go down if you don't want to go in. But the clock will keep moving, I believe. No, negative, it will not, because he was pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a little redundant there. Looked like he wanted to be tackled down, but he gets pushed out of bounds anyway. He needed to go more in the middle of the field if you want to do all that. But Um, might have helped. We'll see if it helps the Browns in the long run.
It's going to be a handoff to the fullback. Kenny McIntosh can be tackled for a 2-yard loss. I'm not so sure the Titans even care about getting into the end zone right now. They're more
I'm
focused on
with you.
bleeding the clock.
If I'm with you, if I was the Browns, I'd just be I'd hold the door open for them. Let them score. It's just gonna give you the best chance. You're gonna have to, regardless if they kick the field goal, you're gonna have to score twice anyway. So,
Yeah,
um,
you can't burn those timeouts at this point. Either they get in or you hold them to a field goal and let the clock run. But
yeah,
it's going to be a
definitely.
handoff to Derrick Henry on the right side. He is damn near gets into the end zone, but the Browns push him out. It'd be third down at about the 6-inch yard line.
You think if they get stopped here again at the 1 yard line, you think the coach even thinks about going for it?
I
You
feel
know
that
how crazy that would be.
you've got Derrick Henry, and even if you don't get it, you're going to put the Titans where they have to go 99 yards to the end zone. If you're tackled at the 1, I think you probably go for it. I definitely expect a run here. Browns burn the timeout or not. Uh, as crazy as it sounds, I feel like you have to save the timeout because you need them for the 3 and out.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I agree. You really can't really burn any of the timeouts here, or you're just gonna be relying on the onside kick.
I think Coach Twan Lundy would have rather his defenders just let Henry in on that last play and save the 2-minute warning and the 30 seconds that are about to run off the clock here. We got 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. I would almost guarantee this is a Derrick Henry run.
It might be
Drew Lock hands off to Henry, who is going to easily walk into the end zone for the touchdown.
yeah. I think he was trying to bait that. They always like to run that wheel route there, little screen RPO, and the Browns are looking at baiting that, but they just walk right in, go up by 2 scores. But now you're the Browns. You still got the 3 timeouts. You gotta score quickly though, Lawrence. We'll see how they do that.
Great job by the Titans there. Derrick Henry choosing not to go into the end zone allowed his team to burn an extra minute off the clock plus the 2-minute warning and then got in the end zone anyway. 35-21 now. We're underneath the 2-minute mark. The Browns season on life support at this rate. Kicks it deep into the sky. Goodwin will choose not to return the ball, and it will be a touchback to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, need some chunk plays. Need to get out of bounds. Any play in bounds is another dagger to the heart here. Let's see what the Browns call to try and will themselves back and for a miracle save to this game.
Lawrence takes the snap, drops back. Looking right side, damn near intercepted by Hall for a second pick of the day. I'm not sure that Lawrence even saw the corner sitting there in the flat.
It's almost deja vu. That last divisional game, their buddy drive first play started with a pick. Almost happened there, but they stay alive.
Lawrence drops back, looking left side. This time he's got Elijah Moore for the catch, and it's going to get out of bounds. The 16-yard pickup.
Exactly what you want to see right there. Chunk play, only burned off a few seconds off the clock. Get out of bounds, stop it, and drive down the field. It's what you want. You have to. What you gotta do the whole drive.
Lawrence switches the play. Njoku Cooper to the left. Peoples-Jones more to the right. Cook in the backfield. He's going to fake the handoff to Cook. I don't think anybody was fooled by that. Drops back. Pressure in his face. Looking deep left side for Elijah Moore. Into coverage and incomplete.
These Titans DBs are really tough. We're having a lot of opportunities here to get game sealing and game altering plays, but that's not coming up with them right now.
Browns are in the same formation here. Fakes the handoff to Cook. Dropping back. Pressure in his face, and it's going to be ruled an incomplete pass there. I guess his arm is going forward.
Yeah, big D line making them present known. I almost wish I wanted to. Surprised they haven't been sending more pressure throughout this game. Probably don't want to give up the big play.
Lawrence hands the ball off to Cook here. He's got a little bit of space. 4th and 2, clock running now. Don't understand the play there.
Interesting decision here. I've seen some crazier stuff, but that was definitely not what I expected there. That's probably they called it, but it did not work out.
Clock's still running here. Lawrence drops back. Looking into the middle for Peoples-Jones, who does hold on to the ball for the first down, but at this point, you're going to have to seriously start considering about using these timeouts if you can't get in the end zone and rely on an onside kick.
Yeah, timeouts
We're underneath a minute left now.
Timeout's not going to need nothing soon. If you don't get a big chunk play here, you pretty much have to rely on onside kicks now.
Yeah, Lawrence drops back. Receivers really covered all over the field. Does look right and finds James Cook, who gets out of bounds to the 12-yard line.
Wow. That was pretty much what you needed right there. Still not a lot of time left, but that was a great play by James Cook to hold on to that one and get out of bounds simultaneously.
Have to get out of bounds here. Lawrence drops back, looking deep back of the end zone for Njoku, just sailed over his head.
Had the room, just sailed it over. Got so you could tell they're feeling the pressure a little bit. Would have been a touchdown, exactly what they needed there, but he just missed. Can't miss in that situation.
3 to the right. Lawrence drops back. Pressure coming from the corner. And Lawrence goes down to the 25. You have to burn the timeout.
Got to use it here.
You have to use it. 3rd and 20. What a great defensive play by the Titans.
Yeah, definitely. That just changed the whole what they were trying to do there. You have to burn timeout. Now you got to rely on the onside kick, but gotta go put the ball in the end zone first.
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge at this point. You still need 23 yards. Only 29 seconds left in the game here. Fakes the handoff to Cook. Dropping back. Looking left side for Njoku. Finds him. Is going to be tackled inbounds.
Gotta use the
4th and
second
10.
timeout.
Titans burn their second timeout. Got to get in the end zone to play here. The game is over.
Yeah, Titans doing a good job. Make sure they tackle in bounds, getting pressure. They're just doing they burn a lot of clock off, and also very curious play calling about this Browns offense. Um, as there's
2
one
running
more.
backs in the backfield. Lawrence drops back. Looking across the middle. Finds Amari Cooper for the touchdown with 20 seconds left.
How did he fit that in? I thought that was for sure the end of the game right there, but that goes right through. DB doesn't even see it. Whizzes right past him, and they have a chance. The clock, game ain't over till the fat lady sings, is what you like to say. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
White people sing.
Onside kick coming here for the Browns. Not a lot of practice of this throughout the season, so we'll be interested to see how Corey Bjorquez gets this one off. Titans defense, Titans kicking team not ready for it. Had to burn time out there. Come out,
No, I was already
correct
not ready
kicking.
for that.
I'm not sure. A mishap, sending out the wrong unit there. Here come the Browns for the onside
Season's
and
on
for
the
the
line
game.
right here. Titans recover. They will move on to the Super Bowl.
And Mims comes up, catches him with his face to run. He's going to get tackled at the 33.
And that will seal it. That's a good high kick there, but they'll bring out the victory formation. And Ryan will move on to represent the AFC in the season 1 of the BCL uh, first Super
All
Bowl.
all the talk, all the speculation, all season long, just for Coach Swin and Coach Ryan to end up playing each other again in the bowl.
But nonetheless, it was a great game by both sides today. Only a one-score game. It was thrilling to the end. And Ryan will move on. Twan, expect to see him back in future playoffs, but it has to be heartbreaking. The penalties, the missed plays, the interceptions. That's not a great day for these fans, especially being at home and having home field advantage. The Titans come on the road.
Yeah,
They
you don't
move
want to
on.
place blame on anybody's shoulders here, but this one, if Trevor Lawrence, 300 yards and 3 touchdowns looks good, but when you throw 4 interceptions, it's not going to get done.
Well, I don't know exactly when this Super Bowl is getting played. It might get played tonight, it might not. Might be played Sunday, might be, but not
I
sure.
believe they're playing tomorrow.
Playing tomorrow. Okay. Well, if it's a good time, hopefully me and Jason might be back here. But I appreciate all you guys tuning in for another episode of BCL Primetime. Again, any feedback or ideas would be appreciated. But until next time, thanks Jason for joining me here. It was
As always,
fun. Another good one, another good game. We've been having a lot of good games in these playoffs. Maybe next season we'll probably end up doing some regular season games as well, some big ones. That I'm just now getting back into it. But highlights video will probably be posted soon. I like to do that every time after we do these. But until the Super Bowl,